It's Friday, December 14th, 2012, and this is news. Ambassador Susan Rice has withdrawn her name from consideration as President Obama's Secretary of State to avoid a protracted, hyper-partisan confirmation battle with Senate Republicans. Republican Senator John McCain said Rice's decision clears the way for the president to appoint a person of integrity who loves this country, believes in American exceptionalism, is a strong, decisive presence on the world stage, and offers clarity to allies and enemies alike that the U.S. stands for individual liberty and justice for all. On the other hand, McCain said, Obama could simply pick Senator John Kerry. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta visited a military base near the Turkey-Syria border yesterday and announced the U.S. would place Patriot missile batteries there within the next several weeks to defend against the threat of Scud missiles launched from Syria. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad immediately filed a formal complaint at the United Nations, noting that the U.S. plan barely gives Syria enough time to finish arming all of its missiles with deadly sarin nerve gas. Because Inauguration Day falls on a Sunday in 2013, President Obama will take the constitutional oath of office in a private ceremony on January 20th and then repeat the ritual publicly on Monday the 21st. However, because the 21st is Martin Luther King Day and government workers, including the Secret Service, have the day off, the White House has recruited a committed group of volunteers who are willing to lay down their lives to guard the presidents. The security detail is made up entirely of chief executives from the green energy and pharmaceutical sectors. The Wall Street Journal today says the Obama inaugural will attempt to match the tenor of the times, with less pomp and pageantry than in 2009, and will rely heavily on corporate sponsors to cover the costs. Instead of making the rounds of 10 inaugural balls, the President and the First Lady will dance only for donors at the $250,000 level, whose contributions they'll receive discreetly in a basket instead of the elastic waistband like last time. A new NBC Wall Street Journal poll shows 65% of Americans, including more than half of Republicans, use a negative term to describe the Republican Party, while only 37% do that for Democrats. The top descriptors for the GOP include weak, negative, uncompromising, broken, disorganized, and lost. House Speaker John Boehner adamantly refused to answer questions about the poll, then rejected its conclusions as laughable, but said he might be able to agree with it if he can get the GOP caucus together, which seems unlikely since his staff can't locate several key House leaders at the moment. And finally, today, it looks like only 15 states have agreed to set up the health insurance exchanges mandated under Obamacare. That means the federal government will have to run the exchanges for the rest of the states, but Congress has not allocated any funding for that purpose. A White House spokesman said the president is confident that his Secretary of Health and Human Services will be able to get the job done, since the only barriers are constitutional ones. With PJ Newsbreak, I'm Scott Ott. Visit PJTV.com 3 times today for your antidote to the obsolete media.